Husbandos and waifus, welcome to another episode of Anime Drip. Anime Drip is a series where we wear anime-related clothing, anime-based clothing, and all types of anime-related stuff and try to make it look cool. One question that I get a lot is, how do I wear clothes that are pretty ecchi? How do I wear hentai clothes? And a lot of the comments that I would get when I would wear something pretty kind of edgy in that sense is, imagine wearing that in public. How could you wear that in public? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? In a sense, no, I have no shame in that sense, because honestly, I think it depends on how extreme it is. There are some hentai clothes that I just cannot wear, which I will probably go over because I got a few. But there are some that I can wear, even if it's really pushing the boundaries of what's normal in today's society and what is appropriate in today's society. It varies, because I mean, obviously there are some heavy sexualized content in anime clothing that's very pushed for, but I feel like first we have to go over the first thing that people first think of when they think of hentai clothes: Ah3gao. So there is the full-on Ah3gao fucking fit: the sweater, the pants, the t-shirt. Ah3gao sprayed all over the t-shirt. That is, you know, personally for me, it's okay, I guess. I don't own a full-on spread out Ah3gao sweater, pants, anything. I have an Ah3gao sweater, but it's just one person doing Ah3gao. But other than that, like, I don't really own anything of that extreme, because I don't think I can wear it out. It doesn't really fit my style. At first I really wanted it to see if I can fit it into my my clothing and what I wear, but that's one of those where I was like, I wasn't too sure whether or not I could actually do it. But one thing that I always say that I got from my friend Otakify, which this series is heavily inspired by him, Tommy from Otakify, was he said, it doesn't matter about how it looks, it's about how you feel wearing it. If you feel and you fully are confident in how you wear your clothes, then you 100% can rock it. And I think that's one of the things that this whole series is about, is if you want to dress a certain way, you have to be very confident about it. But also, you know, sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes sometimes, you know, I'll even admit, sometimes it's really hard for me to wear some stuff. Now, if you guys did not know, I am sponsored by hentai ecchi lewd clothing brands, 4eyes Clothing and Lewd Complex. And if you guys want to go check out their stores, their links will be in the description below. I will be showcasing 4eyes Clothing today, and you guys can use code HERMSAUR6969 on 4eyes Clothing to get a discount, and you can use code HERMSAUR on Lewd Complex. I don't make any cut from it, but you know, they do send me stuff, so that's all that, you know. Oh, and this hoodie is actually from Dumb Good. They did a Cowboy Bebop collab. It's pretty cool. I won't actually be outside this time. We're gonna do everything indoors this time. It's really hot and I have my AC on. I'm wearing a sweater, I know. I feel like it'd be a lot more fun to do it inside. For now, just a different scenery. I didn't have time to go outside. I've been busy the past 2 weeks. So let's go over it. Let's go over some clothing from 4eyes. Obviously, I have a few more clothes from 4eyes, but I'm just gonna showcase a few of them. The new ones mostly sent to me, and some of my favorite ones that I usually wear on the regular. So first, let's go over the hats, because you guys know one of my signatures is wearing a hat. So one of my favorite hats that I own is actually from 4eyes, which is this. It's like a new era type hat. It is just a regular snapback hat with the lewd hearts is what he calls it. If you guys look at the tongues, it makes a little heart. I guess this is technically somewhat like Ah3gao-ish, but then I just like snapback hats more than dad hats still. But this is one of my favorite hats that I usually wear. And then this is the new hat that he just sent me, which is an NTR hat, which I know a lot of you guys like. I'm judging you. Now let's go over some of the t-shirts that they sent over to me. People are asking about how wide I am. Usually I could wear dub X, but then I've been getting triple X just because I wanted looser fitted clothing. And so this one is actually an old shirt that he revamped, which is called Hentai and Hennessy. She's pretty cute. People would even be afraid of wearing anything that says hentai on it, but honestly, you just gotta stop being a little bitch. I'm kidding. But I do like the way the shirt feels. Their shirts are actually a lot larger, so I told you guys I got a triple X. And this is actually, I washed it already because I wore it once for a video, and I usually wash my clothes after one wear, even though it's like, even though I only wore it for like an hour. But yeah, just comes up in the front. This is like a classic 4eyes shirt. This is like an OG that they just brought back, and I always wanted this shirt. And I'm glad I was able to get it. Now this next shirt is I can show it, fuck it. kind of. Might censor a bit of it, even though it's already censored. I actually don't know what this one is called. What you see in the front is technically what's in the back as well. Shibari? Is it called Shibari? I really do like shirts that have the front image in the front, kind of like a pocket tee, but it's not a pocket tee. But I really do like the designs, whether if it's here in the center. This is a little bit more tame in the front, especially if you're wearing, like, let's say a button up, like a flannel over it, or if you have a sweater on or something. This is a little bit more hidden, especially since the main design is in the back. I'm sorry, I know I got a large ass, I'm sorry. But once again, sticking with the comfiness of the shirt, and I actually, despite how lewd it is, I really do like this design. I've definitely worn this one out, like at Little Tokyo or something. When I wear this at like a church or something, yeah, you just gotta have a little bit more confidence in what you're wearing. It's not like her titties are all like fucking out and shit. But I do really do like the design of this shirt, the feel of the shirt as well. This is definitely a size larger than what would fit me perfectly. I like it loose, like I said. Cool design. If you have the ball. This next shirt is another hentai and Hennessy shirt that they sent me. Just another front design. Cute waifu in the front. Now, if you guys did not know, this is all original art. This is OC, original character from 4eyes himself. Okay, so here it is. Now, I did wash this, but I washed it wrong. If you guys want to know the proper procedures of washing any t-shirt, if you guys did not know, whether if it's from Hot Topic, which by the way, Loot Complex and 4eyes they are in Hot Topic, whether if you get it at Zoomies or wherever, what you're supposed to do is wash your shirt inside out, cold wash, hand wash on the washing machine. But because of that, I didn't do that properly, and the paint started kind of deteriorating. That's on me though. But still, the shirt is a perfect fit, even though it was washed wrong, and it still looks fine from afar. But the way to wash it is usually just to preserve it. If you guys want me to make an actual video about it, I don't mind. We'll make a special anime drip how to actually fucking wash your clothes, because people complain, oh, the shirt shrank, oh, the paint quality is just fucking bad. No, just because we wash clothes wrong and we don't know how to do it right. Some clothes don't last very long. Like this, I washed this already and it still looks perfectly fine. And one other sweater I didn't wash right because it was like one of my first hentai clothes that I ever worn. But yeah, same deal. I really do like the design of this. Waifu, alcohol, I'm not drinking anymore. I would wear this easily. The Shibari one, it's a little harder to wear, but these are really easy to wear. The hentai and Hennessy ones aren't as bad as people make it out to be. Not all hentai, ecchi, lewd, and rude clothing. It's fucking Ah3gao, guys. So those are some of the shirts that I wanted to showcase. Now let me showcase the thing that I wear the most when it is not hot. I don't have my AC on, so I can just record this part. But let's go the sweaters. It's gonna be so fucking hot. Now this is one of the first anime clothing that I've ever bought. This was even before 4eyes even sponsored me. It was before 4eyes even knew who the fuck I was, but I still have it. I'm gonna ask him if I could get another one. I know they made it in better material. But yeah, this is one of the oldest sweaters that I have, and it still fits perfectly. So this is the Faku 4eyes collab that they did. There's 4eyes and there's Faku. Obviously, some parts of the sweater I'm gonna have to censor, but they have like a little comic in the back, which is really nice. Let's put it on. So here is the 4eyes Faku hoodie. Surprisingly, this is... when did I buy this? Holy shit, 2016? I think I got this 2016. And it still fits me perfectly. Now, usually when I buy things, like I said, I usually get it in a 3X because I like it really loose. I'm assuming, I don't know what happened in the clothing industry recently, but now everything seems to have shrunk one size. That, or I'm just a disappointment. This one is a dub X and it still fits me perfectly. Though now probably if I was to ask them to get another one, I'd probably get it in a XXX just to be safe. It will be a lot looser than this, and it did shrink substantially. Like I said, I bought this like 5 years ago, but it still fits me perfectly fine. Now the next one that I got was an acid wash 4eyes hoodie. Hentai till I die, absolutely. And in the back, it has all of their designs and all of the series that they put together at the time of releasing this. All of the different logos that they put out, which is really dope. I pretty much have one of everything here. And it's duplicated on the other sleeve as well. Now this is an example of something that would be 3X. As you guys can see, it's still longer. It's still really baggy and loose, the way that I like my clothes. I bought this. I actually bought this because I could have asked for it, but I wanted to buy it because I felt bad. I bought this last year, like mid last year. I do have the black one as well. Yeah, so I do have the black and gray one as well. This one was sent to me. This one's a double X. This was an example of how a double X is really tight on me now compared to back then. I believe it's also the quality of the hoodie, because the hoodies are a lot more sturdier than it was back then. Typically the same thing. This one is given to me. This one I bought. Acid wash is more prominent on this one than this one. But yeah, I really like it with the design in the back. This is something that I've worn out plenty of times. Like I said, hentai till I die. I actually, believe it or not, I get more compliments about the ecchi like clothing that I would wear versus people like scoffing at me and being like, ugh! Most people are actually like, yo, that's a dope sweater. Okay, so now these are the ones that I would usually wear out. Let me wear something that's really hard to wear. This is one of the newer hoodies that he released, and I can't wear this out in public really, and I actually have to censor it on video a lot more than the other ones. I'm sure you guys seen this on Instagram. It got removed plenty of times and this is called Used to Being Used. This one is really hard to wear. I don't know how to wear this, but I love this hoodie so much. Look, this is how bad it is. That's right, it's censored. YouTube TOS. But yeah, this one I've washed once, but let's try it on. It should fit the same way that this one fits, but I do like this one. And yeah, here it is. Used to Being Used. Got some cat hair on it because of my cat. But yeah, this is the Used to Being Used. Like I said, I love the mini design in the front, especially if you decide, some people wear like another like hoodie, like a bomber jacket on top of this, which you can totally do, especially if you're trying to cover the back, but at least it'll show the design up in the front, which is a possibility. Let me get one, a bomber jacket. Now usually it's really hot as balls and I wouldn't double layer, but in winter it does get cold sometimes here, or if you're going to like New York, or if you live in New York or you live somewhere where it snows, you could totally wear it like this. It conceals the back. I wear hentai clothes, but this is kind of pushing it a little far, but you can totally wear it like this if you wanted to. But if you have no shame, like extremely no shame, if you guys look at the store and see what it is, you guys will know why I can't show it on YouTube. But regardless of whether or not it's safe for work, very comfortable. I even think the other shirts and sweaters that I showcased are more safe for work. Like I could wear that out publicly, no issues, without any shame. This one, I have like 5% shame, so it's hard. But I really fucking dig the way it feels. It's very comfortable even in this fucking heat with the light shining on me, 90 degrees outside. These are it. And you know, with things like this, you could wear it with anything, any pair of shoes, but I would recommend some fresh kicks, not like the ones that we showcased on Anime Drip. Wear with shorts, pants. I usually wear them with shorts. I'm wearing basketball shorts right now. They work with it. Like I would actually go out like this. It's completely fine. And I like wearing sweaters to hide my shame, and it's easy to wear, you know, it's easy to wear, covers everything. But anyways, guys, that is Anime Drip Hentai-ish edition part 1. There will be a part 2 sometime later. We'll showcase the Lewd Complex. If you want to check out any of the stuff that I wore today, links are in the description below, and don't forget to use code HERMSAUR6969 to get a nice discount. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next one. This is the end. Check it for sub, because I really need to get that dough. You won't subscribe? What the hell, bruh? Stop acting like a goddamn hoe. 50k subs, call me Yami so I can go beyond my own limits. 65% are not subbed, and please, cause I know y'all are fucking with it. Sheesh.